I'm going to give this a little bit to get the tech stuff sorted out here, and anybody else who wants to join us live. But I'm going to be playing with the Happiness Blooms suite today. So that's the Bloom by Bloom stamp set. I've got some punches, and I'll show you a few of the other products in just a second here. All right. Ooh, I can actually see who's watching now. Oh, hi, Corey. This is a whole now. Oh, and Dorothy's watching too. Hello, hello. Okay, this is exciting. This is actually working. Coolio. All right. So, like I was saying, this is the Happiness Blooms suite. So, all of our suites have a bunch of different products in them, usually a stamp set, some designer series paper, and maybe some punches or dies or whatever to go with them. This is one of the simplest suites in the Occasions catalog. It's nice because the stamp set doesn't have any greetings in it, so you can use this for any occasion. And it also comes with the Memories and More cards and the card bases, which if you haven't seen them yet are really cool. I'll bring this stuff back as we need it, but I wanted to show you some of this stuff. Now, I've actually used up all of my card bases and all of my Memories and More cards, so I can't show you the packages, but what I'll show you is what I've done with them. So Memories and More is pocket scrapbooking, or pocket page scrapbooking. So we have these 4x6 cards that fit into pockets and scrapbooks, but what they've done with this collection is it's actually more for card making. And we have these perfectly sized card bases. These ones are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So they have just a little bit of this Night of Navy border, and you see the card is actually Night of Navy. And so you literally just stick those cards, the 4x6 cards, onto the front. And it comes with a bunch of stickers. So like these are just stickers, there's no stamping. I did 1, 2, 3, 4 stickers and a card. Was this card front. And then the envelopes are nice too, they coordinate as well. So I did a few different ones. This one has a sticker and a few of the enamel dots. This one actually just has some enamel dots on there, so this is just the card as it is. And then we've got the smaller ones as well. So these are the 4x3 size. So this one, I did a sticker and a few enamel dots. This one just has a few stickers, again, a sticker, some enamel dots, and some stickers there. So this is one of the kind of collections, was with these Memories and More cards and card bases and envelopes that I suggested for a lot of kind of newer stampers, either for a starter kit or for their first purchase, because there's actually no stamping involved. All of these I made with no stamps, no ink. And there was 20 of them. I'm going to show you a few more when I post this to my blog. There's 20 card bases and envelopes. So I made, or was there more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 20. So there's 10 of each size. And I made a whole bunch of them. I'll post them all on my Hey Amanda on my blog after this is done. This is the card that we made at On Stage when this was released. So this is not using the cards. This is actually using the designer series paper, but it is the card bases and envelopes. So it's still that same card base and envelope. Just now we've added some stamping. So we stamped the happy day and the flower in the background here. Used some designer series paper and some of this super nice satin ribbon in Calypso Coral. And this is kind of a different project that's a little bit more advanced. It's still no punches, no dies needed. It's all just stamps, ink, and paper. And it's a really nice card as well. So this is kind of like the next step up. Yeah, I know, Corey, you get 20 card bases and envelopes, and then you can make at least that from the card pack. So it's really easy. Like I put those 20 cards together on the ferry. So in a matter of an hour and 15 minutes that the ferry runs, you know, minus whatever it took me to park my car and get up to the deck, I had made those cards. All right, so now I'm going to show you a few of the other products. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use yet. but we'll see. I have kind of an idea for a card, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So I showed you the stamp set already. We've got the punches as well. This is a pack of 4 punches, 3 kind of different floral shapes, and then this is a leaf and the center for a flower or whatever you need to make with it. I've got some designer series paper. Again, I've actually used most of it, so this is kind of all I have left. It's really nice. I really like this paper. I should probably order some more before it retires. And then the colors that we've got. Oh, the ribbon. The ribbon's really nice. So it's Calypso Coral satin, and it's, what is it? It's 3/8 of an inch, so 1 centimeter. And then the enamel dots, and this is a really sad little package because I've used most of them, but they came in Call Me Clover, Night of Navy, Lovely Lipstick, Pineapple Punch, and Grapefruit Grove, I want to say was the other color. So you can see that I've used most of mine. Again, I should probably order some more. But for now, that's what we're going to work with. So what I've done is I've got a white Memories and More card base because I'm out of my Night of Navy ones. And I'm going to start with that. The other thing that I've grabbed is I've grabbed one of my, hey mom! Mom's here too. Maybe I'm going to change my plan because I was going to make a Mother's Day card. So maybe I'll change my plan for my card. So I've got my Itty Bitty Greetings, which is kind of my favorite greeting set right now. And I'll make an anniversary card. How's that? I'm going to grab the happy anniversary out of here. If I can find it. There it is. And I'm going to stamp this first because what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp all of my stuff just straight onto my card base. I'm going to make this a simple stamping card. So I've got my happy anniversary, and then what? No doggy card today. Sorry, Mom. What color should I stamp my greeting in? I've got kind of all the colors from the suite here. We've got Calypso Coral, Lovely Lipstick. I've got Blueberry Bushel, but I can grab Night of Navy actually is what I should have. Grapefruit Grove, which I'm not entirely sure belongs to the bundle, or the suite, but Call Me Clover, and Pineapple Punch. What color should I use? It's up to you guys. I'm going to grab Night of Navy too, so that I have it. We've got Night of Navy too. I'm waiting for your decisions. No? No input from you guys? Okay. I'll just use Night of Navy then, because I went all the way across the room to grab it. And now this one is pretty straight. We'll put it right there. Okay. Blue. Okay. Sorry, Amanda. My mom said blue. Okay. We will use some Calypso Coral. Now I'm going to grab, I think, the Call Me Clover. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this fun little dotty border. Oh my gosh, we've got so many people watching now. Nicole is here. Looks like Christine is here. I can't even keep up anymore. And yes, that was a dog hair on my stamp. This is what happens when you have dogs that shed, right, Mom? My mom doesn't know what that's all about because her dogs don't shed. La-dee-da. Okay. We are going to stamp these across the bottom. Just like that. And then maybe I'll do another line across the top. The dog's like, I heard my name. Yeah, it's always a doggy card, Mom. I find little dog hairs on everything. Oh, hi, Cynthia. Okay, so now we've got this. Now I wanted to show you a fun little technique. One of the things that I always have on my table, and I actually got this really nice little holder at Onstage, is Post-it notes. Post-it notes are your friend, and I'm going to show you what I do with Post-it notes. We're going to mask. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to do a straight line across my card, straight-ish, covering up what I've got stamped on there already. Because now I'm going to stamp along the bottom, and I'm going to do some of my flowers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some of my flowers out here. Okay. And I'm going to stamp some of my flowers on the rest of my card. And I've got some of my little bits here that we're going to use at the end to kind of fill in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the big flowers I'm going to do in Lovely Lipstick and Calypso Coral to kind of keep the bright colors on theme. So now when I stamp, I want to stamp some of them onto this Post-it note. And you'll see when we go to pull that up that it's actually masked off what we already had stamped. That one didn't stamp very well. I'm just going to stamp right over top of it again. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the little dots into the middle of this. Then I'm going to add some of those little flowers. I'm going to add those in Pineapple Punch. So these are just going to kind of fill in. Oh, yeah, I just got ink on my elbow. And that's why I usually move those things out of the way. I'm going to stamp a few off the side of the card as well. There we go. So now I can pull these off. Ta-da! And I've got a nice line across the bottom. Now I can do the same thing across the top as well. Just going to grab a couple new Post-it notes. And I can do exactly what I just did. Wow, this card is not straight at all. Can do the same thing I just did. How many did I have? 3 there. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 up here, and then I'll do 2 of these. There we go. And the little ones. There we go. Alrighty. Ta-da! So my middle bit was more crooked than I wanted it to be. You could also do this the other way around and mask that middle part and then stamp it afterwards. That probably would have ended up being straighter. But that's kind of a 1-layer card with some masking, so that's a good way to add some dimension to it without having to go totally bonkers. And then I do still have my little dots here that I think I'm just going to add the 2 little yellow ones here to the side of my happy anniversary. There we go. So that is my card. And that would be totally a simple stamping card. I didn't use anything but stamps, ink and paper, and those 2 little enamel dots, but you wouldn't have to add those. Yeah, so that is my card for today. I'll show you some of the other stuff that I had as well. And then, of course, as always, if you wanted to order some stuff, you can go onto my online store. So just point your camera at the QR code, and that will take you to the shop. I do have a host code. I, of course, don't have it written down for you because I'm terrible at this today. But if you enter that host code, we'll put all the orders together and you'll get some extra free goodies from the rewards. There you go. That's the Happiness Blooms Suite. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll try to do another video next week, pending work. Oh, Nicole, you joined just right at the end. So yeah, happy stamping. Enjoy. Now I gotta find the off button.